These 3 lessons can make all the difference between you having $20 in your bank account or $500,000 in your bank account. You being alone, depressed, anxious, and ugly, or you being in the best relationship with yourself or with somebody that you love. Or even better, you being in the same room, same clothing, same mindset that you are in now, or you being light years ahead, living your dream future, a future that only you can build. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mariana and I started my entrepreneurial journey at 14. I opened an Etsy shop. I tried, failed again, until I flew across the country to a mastermind that my future, well now mentor, was hosting. I met him, he took me under his wing. He also happened to be a millionaire and the guy that I had been listening to on Spotify as a podcast, not like music, for the past 2 years. So it was a huge deal. And now I'm taking all that knowledge, everything that I've learned from my past mistakes, from what he's taught me, and giving it to you. And today I'm going to be breaking down the biggest lessons that school and college will not teach you. Look, I got a lot of different opinions in my last video about college and school and education, and I tried my best to respond as logically as I could. I will never attack anybody personally. I will just use logic and what I know and what I have learned. And honestly, at the end, I just did not have the energy to respond to 5 different paragraphs. But I will stick with what I say. I believe that the system is wants you anxious, wants you dumb, wants you to keep eating shit foods, wants you to keep rolling in the 9 to 5 wheel so that you can stay controlled. You can stay playing your part in their chess game. But at the end of this video, I am going to give you a step-by-step guide that you can use to actually take action on these lessons. Instead of watching video after video with lesson after lesson and not really knowing how to implement it in your life to make a change. So, if you're part of this generation, this is for you. Lesson number 1, emotional intelligence. Stay with me now. A lot of people think that emotional intelligence is just knowing how to handle your emotions or knowing how to identify them, right? But emotional intelligence is a lot deeper than that, and I don't think someone can ever master this truly. I think it takes decades and decades of work, but we can all definitely start somewhere. The importance and the reason why I say emotional intelligence is because a lot of people let our emotions or let the way society dictates we should feel control our lives. So, okay, you should be a teenager. You should go out and drink. You should feel jealous if your boyfriend goes up and picks up someone's jacket. You should feel bad if somebody does X, Y, and Z to you. But deep inside, do you actually need to feel that and let that control how you react? Let that control how many arguments you're going to have in that relationship. Let that control what kind of drama you're going to start, right? I think that most of us really just don't have the energy to react to this stuff, but we feel like we have to because of what society dictates. But when you learn to really understand that emotion, to be able to control other people's emotions to your advantage. I'm not saying in a manipulative way, but say a customer's mad at you, you're at work, and you know how to defuse that situation and play it to your advantage when where they end up tipping you. Like, that is really powerful. When you learn how to negotiate a pay raise with your boss, when you learn how to make him happy when he's mad and he's anxious and he's stressed and he looks to you, and you become a key component in the company or in the career that you are in. Not only that, but also building resilience. When life hits you in the face, how fast are you able to get back up and get back to work? Because when we let our emotions dictate our mood, dictate how we're going to go throughout our day, like, we're fucked. We're human. Our emotions are all over the place, and it is okay to feel them, but it is not okay to base our decisions on what's going to happen. How do I feel? How do I feel today? Like, at least the past 3 weeks have been rough for me. I lost my cat, quite literally. A lot of people thought that I like physically lost my cat. No, my cat's dead. He died an excruciating death in my hands. I've been just up and down with social media trying to make it work. My business is getting there. my job, it kind of slowed down with sales. Like there's just a lot of shit going on. And it's not even like everything's so awful. It's just like the way I feel too. But if I let the way feel determine how I eat and when I go to the gym, like I would be fucked right now. Okay, lesson number 2, creating value. I have absolute unwavering confidence that anybody that masters this skill can become a millionaire. Like hands down, like I would put my money in it. If you master this skill, like even I haven't gone in there like all the way. People give you money for value. People get into relationships for value. People will do the craziest shit for value. That is, if you have the value that they want. So I'll give you an example. In makeup, in the makeup industry, right? The beauty industry, you buy makeup because you get value from feeling pretty, from going out and being the person everybody stares at, from, going with the trend or doing your eyeshadow. You get a lot of pleasure from it. And so the beauty industry knows that, and so they market that way in their advertising, in their campaigns, so that you can see the value is worth more than the money that you have, and you will trade your money for that value. In the fitness industry, if somebody tells you that they can get you to your desired weight in 4 weeks, that is more valuable than whatever the program costs, because you are going to buy it because speed is valuable, the offer is valuable, your dream body and the way you feel is more valuable than whatever you're holding, your credit card, right? And again, I will give you a formula at the end of this video so you can know how and what to create value with. But if you know what somebody wants and you're able to offer them something that is immeasurable in value, you're able to create an offer, whether it's in a relationship, whether it's in business, whether it's in a job, in a career, okay? With a friend, with your family member, okay? So you have to go out and borrow the car, your parents' car, and you can create an offer that's like, oh my God, I have to let my kid borrow this car because what they're offering me is so valuable, right? And obviously, that's not how people, normal people think. This is just the thought process of creating an offer in business, but it works in all aspects of your life. So when you learn what that person wants and you're able to create an offer out of that, Alex Ramos is a great example to look at this for, then you are going to get ahead of almost anybody that I know, because a lot of people don't use this to their advantage or really just don't know this. And lesson number 3 is time management. Isn't it funny how school will throw all of these assignments, homeworks, tests, projects, deadlines at you, but they will never teach you, number 1, how to go through it and complete it as effectively as possible, and number 2, how to actually get all of that done with your personal life, with your health and fitness, with your family, like with the projects that you have going on, you know, handling whatever that you want to do, whatever school wants you to do, whatever your family wants you to do, obligations, responsibilities. They never really walk you through that process. And honestly, I would not blame you if you like to procrastinate a lot of like schoolwork, because if you are not in love with it, if you're not passionate about it, if it's not something that matters to you, it's really not a priority. But again, it's something that I get is a big responsibility in a lot of y'all's lives. Maybe your parents believe in that kind of stuff, or maybe, it's not like you can just walk out of school forever. But I'm also here to remind you that you and I have the same 24 hours as Elon Musk, as the president, as Jeff Bezos, right? And I think we can all agree that they have a lot more shit going on in their life than we probably do. So, step number 1 for time management, I would say, is get rid of everything that is not work. Everything that you don't have to do is not a responsibility, it's not an obligation in your life. So, if it's not playing out to your career, to maybe your studies, your chores, taking your sister to school, or maybe whatever it is that you're working on, your side hustle, then don't do it, right? Why go to a party when you could stay in and actually work on that and be productive and feel better about yourself? If it's not necessary, if you're gonna go hang out with people you don't even like, why do it, right? So take everything that is unnecessary. I don't want to see any 5-hour long morning routines of meditating, reading 20 pages, doing yoga, and then going out for a 20-minute walk. Bullshit, okay? Get to the point. I mean, every day counts. Every day you can get 1% ahead. That's 365%, not like logically speaking, but just theoretically speaking, in a year. So take any of the fluff out, get to the point, get your responsibilities over with, and get to work on what the goal is. Step 2, start making decisions. A lot of procrastination just comes because you can't make a decision, because you can't decide what should you do first. I don't know how to do this. I don't know where to start. Pick something and go. You're never going to have 100% of the information. And if you do have 100% of the information, it probably means that the opportunity is gone, because part of opportunity is risk. Otherwise, there wouldn't be an opportunity. And sometimes we overestimate how long something's going to take. It could be that you're thinking it's going to take 2 hours because you don't know how to do it, while research might take 30 minutes. You figure out how to do it, and then you do it in 35 minutes. Instead, you're like imagining this whole scenario that hasn't even happened yet. So pick something and figure it out as you go. And step number 3, and I said this from a lot of my clients that come out, reach out to me, we have a conversation, we hop on a call, and they're like, I'm doing martial arts, I'm acting, I'm doing a diet, I'm also doing 75 hard, and I'm also trying to run a marathon. Stop putting 20% of your energy into 5 different things. It is okay to experiment. It is okay to try new things. It is not okay to just kind of half-ass everything. If you have a goal and you are going, you know what that goal is, you're super clear on your intentions, go 100% in that goal. A lot of people fail not because they can't do it, but because they try something, they fail, and then they move on to the next thing, and they have to start over and over and over again. Or they're doing 20 different hobbies because they don't know which one to pick. Honey, if you focused on that one and it succeeded, you could have all the resources, all the money, and all the energy to try out new things in the future. So again, stop spreading 20% of your energy into 5 different things, or 5% of your energy into 20 different things, and just focus all in on those priorities and those goals. Okay, those are the 3 lessons that I have for you that you have probably never been taught directly in a lesson in college or in high school. And these are going to be life lessons that you can actually incorporate into your life. And again, at the end of this video, I will put a guide that you can follow step by step. But I really hope this helped. And if you want to learn more from me personally, or you want to connect with like-minded people, know how to set up a plan, how to set up the goal, how to, reverse engineer that goal to actually get there, then I created something called the Rebellion Network. It's only $3 a month to separate the people who are serious and who already do this versus the spammers and the people who are not committed. The link is down below. I would love for you to join me. I will talk to you one-on-one. We will break down your goals, and we'll see how you can start making money from home so that you can invest in yourself and invest in those goals and dreams, and actually make a bulletproof plan for you to stay consistent, stay disciplined, and get to where you want to be. And if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel already, I would recommend you subscribe. And if I don't add any value to you in the next week or so, then you can unsubscribe. Deal? Okay, I will see you in my next video, and I really hope you enjoyed this.